This post on Facebook, and it was like the way Jasmine Crockett pisses off mediocre white men should be studied. And the first thing that came to mind was like, it's because she's two things that they hate the most in the world: black and a woman, on top of being outspoken and intelligent. They know as a black woman anywhere in the world, but especially in this country, you have to work four times as hard and jump through impossible hoops that are on fire to get to where Jasmine is. She demands her respect and act like she belongs in those spaces and looks damn good doing it, may I add. Jasmine Crockett is who Candace Owens thinks she is. But my girl don't tap dance or kiss white ass or feel the need to tone down her blackness to do it or be heard. She represents the girls well, and I appreciate that she has class and sass and will get on that ass as she should, as she does. That's my girl. Shout out to Jasmine, like you really doing the Lord's work and standing on those front lines and representing, yet remaining professional and graceful and assisting with making change and protecting the integrity of democracy. I see you, sis, and it may not seem like it now, but the work you're doing in the future will mean everything, especially to the young girls that's going to come up after you that share the same vision and experience as you. Because of you, they will know they're worthy of being heard and being in those spaces and being in those positions to continue to make change and do what's right. You're proof of what once was thought to be impossible. Black people in the political space is still far and in between. Women in the political space is far and in between, even though we heavily influence it. But a black woman who's as polarizing as Jasmine Crockett in the political space that's actually moving the motherfucking pen, that was once considered absurd. Still is to some motherfuckers. At this point in Charlie, they knew MLK. She all knew Harriet. Like she actually doing the work and showing us the way. You being you in that space is an example of how far we have came, but what you go through because of it is proof of how far we have to go as a community and society. I'm praying for protection and continued success, never change and never conform. Jasmine is exactly who we need in those spaces representing us right now. Fuck all that pussyfooting, sugar coated, overly proper bullshit these other motherfuckers be peddling. No Jasmine Crockett slander will ever be tolerated on my page. I'm never gonna play by my sis. Y'all be blessed.
Wow.
Just wanted to pop on here today and let everybody know that Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett in my state, Texas, she's Alice area, she has just introduced a bill. So the bill she is introducing is called the Free Speech Act of 2025. And what it focuses on is using the FCC as a weapon in partisan politics. So it says the legislation would ensure the Federal Communications Commission cannot be weaponized by any presidential administration to push partisan politics onto the American people. Jasmine Crockett goes on to say in this quote, the Republican Party has demonstrated that free speech clearly isn't free for everyone. This Free Speech Act of 2025 will prevent the FCC from using its power to unlawfully censor voices or force media.
Well, you see what's happening. If free speech is coming back, then hip hop is coming back.
Jasmine Crockett saying, I want to talk about why you're a failure to Cash Patel is one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. And it's been on my mind all day long. Jasmine Crockett saying, I want to talk.
And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset. Committing a crime can come for a lot of different reasons.
So if I rape somebody, that doesn't make me a rapist. If I sexually molest a child, that doesn't make me a child molester. If I kill somebody, that doesn't make me a murderer. This is all according to her logic. Jasmine Crockett, a person who is in Congress who is making laws that is determining the outcomes and effects of your life.
She really said that?
What was kind of pushing them there. And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset. Committing a crime can come for a lot of different reasons. What was kind of pushing them there. And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset. Committing a crime can come for a lot of different reasons. I understood what was kind of pushing them there.
I had to process that one for a second. How many videos have we seen of this woman saying something incredibly stupid? According to her, my mindset is what makes me a criminal, not because I committed an actual crime. So if I'm broke and I can't find money to pay for things that I want, and I decide to go rob a bank because of my circumstances, I should not be considered a criminal. That's basically what she's saying. Depending on what I'm going.
I understood what was kind of pushing them there. And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset. Committing a crime can come for a lot of different reasons.
And you heard that right, because this clip was neither doctored nor manipulated in any way.
She really said that.
I mean, this is also coming from the same lady that said that it wasn't a crime to illegally enter the United States. And anybody with an iota.
This woman is crazy. She's standing on that. Hold on.
What was kind of pushing them there. And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different.
Yeah, she went left on that one. She went all the way left. Just because somebody committed a crime doesn't make them a criminal. That woman needs to stand down. Nah, King Disagreeable. Hassan. Hassan must be a damn troll. It's my nigga though. Nah, I just came in, man. I just came in. I said, let me just talk some shit a little bit. That's all. Okay. Hassan, he's my dude. He comes through, he says what's good, and he keeps it pushing, man. I give him that. That's the only reason I said that. Because you show nothing but love. It's very rare. Very rare for the love to be shown like that. So I appreciate you, pimp, whenever you come through. But are you on the new channel, brother? Because I could use that viewership over there. I could sure enough use the viewership. Is, you know, the videos are a lot shorter. And plus, like I say, me and Disagreeable, we got this hip-hop beef going on. We got a hip-hop beef. I got a beef with King Disagreeable, and I got a beef with Dad Naga. Tonight's beef that I got with you, King Disagreeable, is this. What they call it? Sanctuary cities and sanctuary states. So not only can you go down there and protest and do your videos and do all your other hip-hop stuff, in the sanctuary cities, we could smoke. We could smoke weed and all this stuff in public. You ain't got to worry about getting busted for your weed. I mean, it is all hip hop ready. Okay? Police can't bother you. Everything's sanctioned. Oh.
Marie, that would make 4 people total, but I want to draw your attention to the fence that's just behind us. An ambulance has just entered inside the Broadview facility. It's not clear exactly who they are loading into that ambulance, but it is possible that that person is the 4th demonstrator that had been arrested today. Now, I want to show you video of just a few minutes ago. This happened around 4:10 in front of the ICE processing center. Protesters getting in the way.
Another fat white lady. Another fat white lady out there doing her hip hop. This right here is more gangster than gangster hip hop.
ICE processing center. Protesters getting in the way of one of the trucks that was trying to leave the center itself. And in the process of that happening, this demonstrator was struck and was then on the ground. You can see video of her here, placed into handcuffs and then later taken behind the gate. Now, again, this was just one of 4 arrests that our teams have witnessed today.
Yeah.
Who they are, that person, to the ICE processing center. Protesters getting in the way of one of the trucks that was trying to leave the center itself. And in the process.
Yeah, they stand in front of the vehicles. They stand in front of the vehicles. Oh, this is her. Hold on. She got shot with a pellet and she didn't move. Hold on. Wow, she got shot with a pellet and didn't move. Look, it hit her in the dress, in the leg. That's why she need that hospital. You know, these white people turn black, blue, and purple. What a tough sucker. That's a big glass. Oh! Whoa, she... Oh, shit. Dog, that's hip-hop. Mentally ill, numb from psych meds. Yeah, that woman is sick. Unbelievable. How is that not attempt assault? How is that not attempt assault? That's attempt assault on an officer. One time I got booked for assault and attempt assault. I was like, what the fuck is attempt assault? Oh, and they pepper sprayed her. They pepper sprayed her. And she kept coming forward. Look at this. They pepper sprayed her. Wow. Yeah, she on drugs. She got hit with a rubber bullet and she got pepper sprayed directly in her face. Wow. 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 She got sprayed again. Wow. There you go. Now it caught up to her. Now it caught up to her. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And he came back to arrest her ass. Oh, shit. Wow. And she's out there protesting for illegals.
Catch the latest on this story at
She's out there protesting for illegals, dog. This is wild. None of the other protesters got her back. She realized she's in it all by herself at this point. They do not want to try to jump in. They know it's over. And that's why I say it's an open arena for hip hop. We could come out there like our cameras and our stands like these people, and we can rock. This woman is out there all by herself now. Oh, hold on. Bitch got hit with a rubber bullet, sprayed in the face 3 times with mace, and arrested. This is definitely attempt assault. That's definitely attempt assault. I know these officers are like, damn, I maced this bitch 2 times. I know they was like, that's a tough woman. God. That is a tough woman. Look, she don't want to go to jail. She don't want to go to jail. You going to jail, sister. Damn. That's what's going on out there, guys. If niggas were pop locking between the crowds, it would be hilarious. I'm telling you, man, it would be viral. It would be viral like I don't know what. They turning up in Chicago. Well, Illinois. Oh! This is supposed to be the immigration officials. They supposed to be out there getting immigrants. They're fighting Americans. This is wild. The white woman is a super predator. They needed a big can. Yo, this is wild. The ICE agents are supposed to be getting immigrants. They're fighting Americans because the Americans are sick. Oh! Yo, he threw the tear gas back at the ICE agents. He's going to jail big time. Watch. Look at the guy with the American flag jacket. Watch the guy with the American flag jacket. Look at the guy with the American flag jacket. American flag. Look, he picks it up. He got a mask on. He might be Antifa. Look, he's throwing the gas back. Look at ICE. Wow. How's that not hip hop? Hip hop can never be that brutal. Hip hop is a love culture. Wow, this dude do a can of tear gas at the police. Oh, they coming to they gonna come arrest him right away. Look, they got him. Look, he's done. He got on a helmet and all that. Nigga could be Antifa. They rushed that dude. Nigga threw tear gas at the police. He's in big trouble. Oh, somebody came and jumped in. That's Antifa, son. Oh, he almost George Floyded him. He almost George Floyded him. He almost George Floyded him. Look. He's going for the George Floyd. Got him with the George Floyd, but he and it's so dangerous for these officers because they gotta think twice because these are civilians. They're not even criminals. They shouldn't even be doing this shit. He got him in the George Floyd lock, then he gonna let up off of it. He let off. He said, let me get to the side. I don't want this to be no George Floyd shit. Wow. How come this is always on the news, but I've never seen it outside? All this shit is fake. I'm going to disagree with you. And the reason why is because I knew I should have recorded. Matter of fact, I think I did record one of them. Hold on. Let me get my phone. Hold on. I told you I saw mad joints, B. One was deep in my hood. They had no business in my hood. They had, I don't even know, I guess it was Imigration. But the one that I recorded was the Tesla protest. The Tesla protest, they was at this Tesla dealer up there in Connecticut. They was out there for days. I did record some of that, so I won't let you say it's fake. I will not let you say it's fake. I seen it with my own eyes. Let me see if I got it. Most certainly ain't fake. These white people are actually out there. The shit was the wildest shit. It's fucking white people, man. Out there at Tesla, talk about Elon sucks. Let me see if I got it on my iPad. Elon sucks and all this wild shit. I was like, yo, they really out here protesting. I don't see it. Well, hold on. Nope. Dang. There was a white protest out there. Maybe once I showed my gladiator, I got rid of it. I most certainly showed that as I was like, look at this shit. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, but the protests are real. The protests are real. I believe ICE is out there. I just don't see all this civil unrest. Well, like I said, I don't know if you in the sanctuary city. That's why I led the sanctuary cities is where it's cracking in the sanctuary states. Like New York, they are everywhere. New Jersey, Connecticut. Heavy immigration. And they like I said, they was out there during that Elon time. Whenever they was burning the Teslas, he got a dealership up there in Greenwich, Connecticut. They was up there. This is all white, son, all rich houses, B. They up there in Greenwich, Connecticut in the street. It's a great time for hip hop. See, this, I think Illinois, you got Illinois, New York, Boston, Connecticut, New Jersey, Minnesota, Colorado, California. You got these sanctuary states.
Breaking news earlier this morning, a protest in Chicago of an ICE facility got to the point where protesters, including the lieutenant governor and a congressional candidate, had actually gotten past and into the office of the ICE facility, trying to literally release prisoners who were members of gangs in Trinidad, Aragua, and all that.
This nigga lying his ass off.
Now we start the deportation. White nations. Close borders. Now we start the deportation.
I have stated in previous videos that a lot of races were going to start coming out, and there was going to be no more shame in showing your hate towards other communities. This had.
See, I keep trying to tell y'all, hip hop is in the air. Everybody can get a piece of this money.
White nations. Now we start the deportation. White nations. Close borders. Now we start the deportation.
Yeah, these whiteys are something else, boy. You hear me? It is what it is, man. Y'all had to tell this nigga HD Live be stop commenting on all my videos, man. This nigga commenting on all my videos, be fucking up my channel, man. This fucking dude, B. Dude trying to sabotage my channel, B.
In response to Alina Haber's tweet ordering people to fly their flags at half-mast in memory of Charlie, you posted on X buying flags and poles just to fly them fully erect. And you then posted yesterday ending every conservative debate call out I do in 2026 with "Don't dodge, bro." That's not what Charlie would have wanted.
Oh my
I mean, do you think
God!
That
oh my God!
You listen to all these clowns. This is the new hip hop. Niggas that talk like all these people. I'm sitting there saying to myself, so Destiny is more popular than hip hop. We all need to get the shit slapped out of us, guys.
Hold up. Yo, these are crazy tweets, dude. Hold the fucking phone.
Kirk posted Charlie's coffin.
Yo, dog. The man is an internet savant. The man, he surfs the web. He interacts with people as best as he could. I provide a platform where other people are commenting. He's coming up there commenting his thought process. I want his thought process to bounce off whoever else comment. I want him to don't just run the people off. No, talk to them and run them off. They might talk back. You know? He's not being a manipulator. You know? My StreamYard went out. Yo, these niggas made Destiny more popular than hip hop. It's not the black people's fault, but we all get to read it and weep. Yeah. I definitely would say that he and shit is wild. Shit is wild. Shit is wild. I was nigga trying to sabotage my shit. I'll be good without his comments over there. If you ain't gonna comment, him in particular, if you're not gonna comment the right way, you know, I'm not doing that. No. Hip hop is different now. Hip hop is Destiny, Pierce Morgan. And guess what? You got mad underground niggas under Destiny and all them niggas. They got like 100, 200,000 subs. Young Turks, all these whiteys. New hip hop.
On Tommy and Myron, you go after the small fries and
Though I'm this tweet fully erect. Dude. And you then posted yesterday ending every conservative debate call out I do in 2026 with don't dodge, bro. That's not what Charlie would have wanted. I mean, do you think that your response to the cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk has been appropriate?
Yes. I think that the only way this country...
He said, do you think the cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk...
The cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk has been appropriate?
Yes. I think that the only way this country...
Oh, HD Live, you in trouble, son. I told you, man. I know you might been drinking tonight. You might, go off on me. It's fine. I told you, you're an internet master. I don't see why you can't play the game. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Well, I do understand it. I do. You're taking the crabby approach. It's a crabby approach. It's a very crabby approach.
to Alina Habba's tweet ordering people to fly their flags a half-mast in memory of Charlie. You posted on X buying flags and poles just to fly them fully erect. And you then posted yesterday.
Oh, you debated Jason Black? I guess that's the only disservice. I mean, you're committing disservice to me as well, but my only disservice is that I need to unleash you. That's my only disservice. But your disservice is way more egregious. Like, you supposed to comment on the other stranger's comment. He said brothers with cheap cars can't flex about against brothers who got pricier cars. I understand, man. Like I said, I believe you are a great benefit. But you always talking to somebody unless it's on my channel. You understand? There are strangers in those comment sections. They don't mind being spoken to. Yo, what you doing up so late, man?
Yo.
What you doing up so late? You wasn't supposed to be here.
I know. You kind of hurt my feelings when you hit me with that comment. I said, yo, what the I said, yo, man, I gotta talk to the bruh, man. Felt kind of bad, man.
There's no other way to get through to you.
Nah, listen. I do be commenting on. I comment on your shorts. You know what I mean? You gotta realize you be putting shorts out there too. So I comment on your shorts a lot more than I comment on your videos, but I'm starting to comment on your videos too a lot more
That's
now.
not what I would like for you to do. I don't want your comments. I want you to find the people who comment.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't. You got so many. You be posting like 10 a day, nigga. Like I be able to go through all them shit.
Right.
Like,
So you got to go to like the popular ones. You got to go through the filter.
Why? All right. That's what I'm gonna do.
You got to go through the filter, find whatever ones got popular.
Tell you about this nigga Jason Black. Can I tell you about this nigga Jason Black real quick? Cause I want you to go over. I'm gonna send you some bread for this too. I want you to react. I swear to God, my nigga, I got this. So this nigga, right? So he got some shit on there talking about where Gen Z. Now Gen Z is anybody born from 1997 to 2012. Know what I mean? So he said Gen Z gonna need at least $5 million or more, or whatever, right? He got this article, or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. This dude do this. He did this shit like a year ago. He said how many people need money every year, like. But then he said some old slick shit, like some old, like I feel like it's classism. I don't know if you familiar with classism, but it's like racism, but they using money now. Instead of being racist towards you, they being racist towards you with money. So if you ain't got this certain amount of money, they think they can look down at you and all this other shit. So classism, boom. So he said, yo, yeah, I mean, this is like, look, at the end of the day, like, don't think just because you got a $20,000 Equinox, you can flex. You know what I mean? Like, compared to a brother that got the Benz. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I said, what the fuck is an Equinox? I'm thinking that shit. So he kept playing games like, yeah, girl, wanna ride my Equinox? Wanna ride my Equinox? So I looked at Equinox. I was like, oh shit, that's the little SUV. That's the black joint, sleek joint. You know what I mean? Bubble in the back, tinted windows. I said, yo, who ain't riding in this? So I said, man, this nigga bugging, bro. This nigga's a hater. So I hit the super chat like I hit the chat like, man, why you mad? Cause a dude can get a chick in a $20,000 car when you gotta pay for a $100,000 car to get a chick. And then that's when he just called me up. He like HD Live. I was like, yo, man. Then we just went in from there, bro. I sent the shit to you. I don't know if I sent the clip. I gotta send you the joint, but I want you to react to that shit. Cause I tried to chill with the nigga, but he tried, bro, he was trolling me the whole time. He would not let me talk. I said, yo, why you hating on the young bro that got the $20,000 joint? Who cares if he doing what he doing with that shit? What do you, oh, he ain't gonna be able to get no decent chick with that. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, bro? If nigga get dressed up, nigga go about his business and do his thing, he can get a chick in the Equinox. What the fuck is you talking about? Was I wrong?
I mean, it's the new style, dog. You know, like niggas
These niggas
said,
think they can use their money, bro.
nah, we was telling you last week that niggas would look at you as a pookie. Me too.
Look, I told him I work for the city. He said, I'm getting pension pimp. But then you the same nigga that said you get investments. I'm like, yo, bro, you've been getting donations for the last 5 years. Of course you can talk that fly shit. I'm like, yo, how am I getting pimped? Because I work for the city. When
So
you've been telling people,
what did you gain from what did you gain from that part of the conversation?
man, I
He don't know you get girls or anything like that. So what did you gain from that part of the conversation?
Men pride fast money.
Okay.
Cause I'm working. I'm thinking of the slow. He think
Hold
he
on. So what do he talk about? Do he talk about men being able to work, or everybody got to be rich around him?
Right. He be talking about like, yo, if you broke, you better learn how to not to be broke and all this other shit. Like,
okay. So he don't respect the working class man.
Right. He be like, yo, you better be doing something better. Niggas be called a bit. They be like, yo, I'm about to get a trade. You better get something better. You better get something better. Nigga be saying some old nut ass shit. I only fuck with the nigga because he talk about white supremacy, FBI, but he be trying to sneak.
I understand that part. No, but my part more so is so he wants black men to make more money, you know, by any means or whatever the case is.
No, he wants men to make more money before they can even think about demanding respect from a chick. He one of them type niggas, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay.
He one of them type niggas we don't like over here, bro.
Whoa! Don't speak. Don't do that. Don't speak for me.
All right, my bad.
I
But
wear
he
the
one of them type
apron. I
niggas.
wear the apron. You ain't nowhere near this.
Nah, I think he tricked. I called him a trick too. I said I think you tricked,
But
nigga.
that don't matter because they use money to beat you on that argument. They say, well, they got the money.
But he ain't want to admit it though. He kept trying. He kept deflecting the women. He like, women, you hear him? Women, you hear? Yo, you gotta hear this nigga, bro. He kept deflecting the women. Yo, I was like, yo, you a bitch. I was like, yo. He's like, yo, women, you hear him? Women, do you want this type of man? Women, do you want this type of man? And he kept deflecting, yo. I said, yo, I got this nigga. You gotta react to it.
I mean, it's like the way things go is they all want money, right? So he think that that's the play. Can't knock
He
him for
said,
that.
he said, okay, you get a chick in a $20,000 car, but what type of chick you gonna get?
Huh.
I said, yo, you can get a lawyer, you get a doctor, you meet her at the right place. I
That's
said,
what
yo,
he beat you. He beat you right there. He beat you because you
all right,
said,
but then,
listen. He beat you because you said a lawyer or a doctor. Is that what makes a woman different?
yeah, he played it because he was like, that's not a high value woman and all that other shit. He's like, see, I got you. That's not look.
Right.
I said, so what you talking about? A regular ass church girl? I definitely can get a little regular ass church girl hop in the car. What are you talking about? Like,
he had
and
you in
then
the
I was,
trick bag right there.
yeah, he tried to put me in the trick bag.
Yeah,
But
he had you in
look.
the trick bag.
Look. Then I switched it. I said, my nigga, if me and you in a lounge, you know what I mean, karaoke going on, shit vibing, your car out front, my car, my 20,000, my nigga, whatever chick I bag in that lounge gonna still roll with me, even though you got your car, unless you whisper in her ear and tell her some bullshit. You know what I mean? But she still gonna roll with me. He like, it depends what type of chick you talking about, what type of chick you going for. I'm like, man, get out of here, bro. Now you try to say I'm going for low hanging fruit. Like, nigga, you a clown, my nigga. Like, I'm like, yo, y'all old head niggas. I'm like, yo, you turn into them old head niggas, bro. You used to talk about them old head niggas. Now you turn into that old head nigga. I swear to God, I was roasting this nigga, bro. And I got a comment in there saying, yo, HD. Cause man, I didn't give a fuck. I had my real name up. He had me on Zoom and everything, my nigga. I was on camera and everything.
Nice.
Know what I mean? Like, he said he wasn't gonna put me on camera, but then this bitch ass did, cause I guess he wanted to embarrass me.
Yeah, he sunned you out.
Yeah, but he ain't do it all day. He waited to the end, but once I started roasting him. But man, I had a couple comments in there saying, yo, bro, talking some shit. I'm like, yeah, cause I kept it on, look, I kept it on the fact that, nigga, stop trying to say our young brothers don't deserve respect because they got, you know what I mean, basic tools. I told you it was all about the tools, the car, crib, whatever the fuck. This nigga trying to play brothers that got the basic tools to get on, nigga. Nah, nigga. Just because you got donations
you
for
gotta
the last.
understand. You gotta understand, brother. You gotta understand. You still Old Testament. You see what I'm saying? Like, you still got the Old Testament. Like, so you didn't go with the new skills to, okay, you said you have a $20,000 car, and he said, what kind of woman would you be getting, right? That's what he said, right?
Word.
He said, what kind of woman would you be getting? At that point, I would have said, so what is the difference in women to you? That's what I would have said to him.
I said that. Look. I called him.
No. You waited to after you gave some forms of women.
Okay.
So that's where you lost that, by giving a form. You see what I'm saying? See, because if he's gonna ask me what kind of woman are you gonna have, that's a trick question, my nigga. Because at that point, I'm willing to put the question on him so he could, downplay certain women. So now he got to downplay the women, where in turn he had you uplift the women, and he said, nah, I ain't even talking about that. You see what I'm saying? Now, the way that you would clean it up, you would say, well, what is a bad woman to you? Because all women got a good pussy between their legs. So which ones are bad to you? Because he say to me, what kind of woman you gonna get? Okay, I'm gonna get a clean woman with a pussy. Okay. So what kind of woman would you be getting? Then he got to do all the extra adjectives and stuff. You see? Because I don't see it. Like it was a tricky question.
Listen, hold up. This nigga got it. Look, I sent you the link. Hold up. I don't know if you can look at it. He got a black man. He got a black man falling through the sky. Like, I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, the fuck you got a black man, a young black boy falling through the sky, like talking about, yeah, if you y'all done up. He said Gen Z is cooked. What type of title is that, my nigga?
In regard to what?
Exactly. In regards to us not having, in regards to them not having money. Because they don't got, because they not gonna have $5 million to retire they cook. And then I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck is that? I'm like, yo, this is some other shit. Like,
I mean, you gotta understand, these people, a lot of black people are into like living a really, really balling life, and with the internet and all that stuff, they get to do it.
And they like bashing blacks. It's cool to bash blacks, right?
Yeah.
And I'm here to kick though. I'm here to kick.
I understand where you're coming from. I
you
just
know
think
what happened?
That one question, like, you can't ask me no question like that. Well, what kind of woman you gonna get? A clean woman with a pussy. What other kind of woman is there? Huh? Hello? Yeah. So he got you with that question because he had you talking about lawyers and doctors and all this wild shit. As if the doctor or the lawyer got a better pussy than a clean woman with a pussy. So you guys are the ones that place prestige. You know, hey, maybe it is good. Who knows? I'm not saying it's bad. But once you start talking about lawyers and doctors and stuff like that, I mean, to gain what?
Ending every conservative debate call out I do in 2026 with "Don't dodge, bro." That's not what Charlie would have wanted. I mean, do you think that your response to the cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk has been appropriate?
Yes. I think that the only way this country moves.
Oh, wow. He says that he thinks that his... So here's the thing. He asked him, do you think your response to Charlie Kirk's assassination was appropriate? And he said yes. This dude actually said yes. And here's the thing. I think the reason why, and guys, again,
fast forward into a better world is when conservatives can finally realize that they need to turn the temperature down on their side. We are 10 years into...
I'm sorry, turn the temperature down on our side?
And there is not a single mainstream conservative that will call for a lowering of the temperature on their side. I think that liberals need to wake up and finally realize that if they're not willing to do it, it will never come down. If you wanted Charlie Kirk to be alive, Donald Trump shouldn't have been president for the second term. Every time he...
Wait. We're sitting around reacting to a meatball. That right there should let you know hip hop is dead. Like, are you kidding me? This man garnered, what this shit is at, 2 million views in 2 days? They got the all-stars up there. That's the symphony. That's the symphony, y'all.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Said, if you Donald Trump, even though
people joked about when Biden came in, it was so boring, nothing was going on. 7 out of 10 of the largest protests in American history have happened under Donald Trump. All of the recent political violence that's happened in this country over the past 20 years, the majority of it, the overwhelming majority of it, everybody gets mad because they keep asking Grok about it, has been conservative.
Who shot Charlie Kirk?
There it is. Who shot Charlie Kirk? Who shot Charlie Kirk? There you go. Yeah, there it is.
A guy from Utah who was raised in a Christian family, who was a 22-year-old.
A guy described.
He wasn't trans. He didn't have a trans girlfriend. He didn't have any trans influences. He didn't have any trans bullets. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys were wrong on all of that.
To be clear,
oh my
the
God.
governor of
he's serious. He was raised in a conservative household. Yeah, raised in a conservative house.
Fox has made it do this.
Lit Up 7 says, Charlie, horrible thing to say. I don't give a fuck. Lit Up 7. I really don't give a fuck.
This is this type of shit we gotta listen to, guys.
You're see people like this. You're all for a reason to. You never liked. Don't like I used to. You never were. Act like word.
He did remote college.
I don't know when he was radicalized.
He was radicalized by online. He was radicalized by the left. Right? There's even one guy who went to high school with him, called him a Reddit kid.
I do know the very reasonable sounding governor of Utah has made it clear that the event. You may not want
to. There it is. It's not true. See, this is
now what I will say. Like I say, their new form of hip hop is definitely based in beef, and they don't mind coming together on a symphony to disagree in beef, keeping the drama pot hot. Allegedly. Hip hop don't really do that. Like Jim Jones will talk about so and so, and then so and so say something. They won't get on this all-star forum. You see the new form of hip hop? The new form of hip hop is Young Thug and whoever the hell he beefing with. You see, that's the big hit. Not no music. Young Thug and Little Woody or whoever. That's where the big hit is at. Thug in the studio trying to cook up that soup. He'll get more views of putting that song that he's cooking up on a video with him and Lil Woody beefing like Destiny and them.
This is what Destiny does. Anytime he can't.
Let me just ask you.
Not true.
Let me just
There's
ask
no
you.
way to deal with it.
Okay,
What is this dude talking about?
That's the new hip hop. How everybody will talk about what Lil Woody and Young Thug, how they was beefing, talking. The music is a byproduct of the intro. But the real viewership, that would do more viewership than any music that he could put out.
Does he not know? Has he not heard the messages? Nicole, what?
Somebody with a leftist ideology who wanted to shut up Charlie Kirk. Would you condemn that?
I won't condemn anything until the president of the United States can go on air and say, all of us need to calm down.
Oh, stop it. No. Because you know Trump's not going to do that. That's why you're making that a requirement. Making necessity a virtue. Give me a break.
You won't condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk until Donald Trump says something.
I'm a YouTuber. Leftists and Democrats have been condemning and turning down the temperature, condemning violence, turning down the temperature for a decade. Donald Trump can't go on TV and say, all of us need to calm down.
Right.
Can you tell me why he cannot?
Why would you expect anybody, Destiny?
You can't answer that. Can you answer that question? Why can't
See, now he's changing the subject. He's taking the accountability off of the left. Well, why don't you guys turn down the temperature? Bro, you guys turned up the temperature.
Us should be less violent.
Why do you think?
Say that?
Why do you think?
Is your behavior contingent on Donald Trump?
Right now.
Why do you think?
Let
me ask you a question.
on Donald Trump?
Let me ask you a question.
Because he's the president of the United States of America and the leader of the.
Destiny. Let me
You
just.
have a huge audience of young men who listen to everything you have to say. So when it doesn't matter.
Hey, you got this stealing ass nigga HD Live. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity. HD Live, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
All right, I'm gonna give you an opportunity here. You know, because I'm tired of this shit. What you doing with your music? Or do you go to studio anymore?
Nah. Right now, shit, pretty much just got shit typed up. I got I do 16 verses. I mean, I got about like 400 songs on my emails and shit. Like, it ain't about nothing, my nigga. All I gotta do is pull a song up.
How come you never got into battle rap?
Because battle rap allows demons around me. I'm not allowing demons around me. I'll smack the shit out of one of you motherfuckers thinking you can say some shit to me, huh?
So you're a
similar.
studio gangster. So you're a studio gangster.
Nah, I'm a lyricist. I don't write no crazy shit. You gotta listen to what I write. You ain't go to my page. I don't be writing. I don't be spitting no crazy shit. You
So
gotta listen to what I
what
say,
type of
man.
stuff you rap about?
I said, all I wanna do is live my life. All I wanna do is live my life. My
Okay.
twice,
So
my
you more so like
Juice WRLD, some shit like
Jewel Santana.
yeah, whatever, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Lay him down, well, play around.
So
Make it that, make it that.
when it come to getting on, it got to be a certain way for you. You would never extend your talent.
Yeah, I ain't never gonna do that too crazy, keep that shit delayed,
Okay.
keep that shit in the bar. But like, if you want me to write for a fucking Kellogg's or some shit,
Yeah.
try to be a ghostwriter now. I ain't really trying to be all in front of people. I just
I
do.
noticed that.
I'm signed up. I'm signed up with ASCAP and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But when it really turns out, you ain't really trying to be on. A lot of rappers are
I
like
told
that.
you,
A lot
bro.
of
I'm
rappers are
about
like that.
40,000. I'm about to try this book shit out first,
Yeah.
y'all. I got
A
people
lot
that
of
go
rappers are
follow
like
me.
that.
But like what? Like what?
They don't really want to get on. It got to be a certain way.
Nah, you just once you realize what you gotta do to get on, my nigga, you either gotta sacrifice or you gotta be a whole hype. Yeah, I ain't trying
Whatever
to
the
do all
case
that,
is,
man.
it still equals brothers don't want to
My
get on.
nigga, now that I'm telling you the real, now you want to fucking change the subject, my nigga. You
No,
just saw what
no.
happened.
The reason why I asked you those questions was because
Bruh.
I get. Hold on. You can't bro me. I mute you, nigga. Fuck you mean, bro. You get muted. What are you talking about? I was just going through the questions so that you could know these are some of the reasons that brothers don't want to be on. That's all. It ain't got
You
nothing to
heard
do
about
with you. Niggas in my hood got the same attitude you got.
you heard about that? You heard about that singer David with the body of the truck?
I gotta try to start keeping up on that stuff. That's one thing
Oh
I'm not
man,
good at keeping up. I be on this ice shit and all that other shit.
shit going on out here, dog. They
Yeah,
just they just found another black chick on the college campus killed.
I gotta learn how to get into that type of bullshit right
You
there.
ain't got that algorithm, yeah. You gotta
No,
get
I
in
got the
that
algorithm. I
algorithm.
just don't care about shit like that. But I see people like you do, and a lot of brothers out here they care about bullshit ass topics. Not saying that you don't care about the real stuff. I'm just saying I gotta mix in some of this other stuff.
You
You know,
do.
like
Yeah, I
something
think
like that I
yo.
wouldn't cover, but I gotta open my talent.
Ooh, yo. You know what you got covered? You know what you got covered? Brad. You got cover Brad killing, no disrespect, Brad killing Keisha, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, you
Oh
crazy,
my
man. Like you are into some
Yo.
other shit.
Nah, bro. We
Bro,
gotta expose that.
bro. When I'm speaking, you gotta wait. But I'm not knocking you. You don't have to wait. I'll just mute you. You understand where I'm coming from? Because you're trying to sabotage my shit. You're not really trying to help me. You know? But I do see the little helping that you do. Like covering these bullshit topics. A lot of black niggas, they into all this academics and all this other shit. So I understand where you coming from. I do. I do understand the jewels that you're dropping.
All right, let's talk about this. What's this shit about? What's this about? Because you know I like to talk about what you talk about. We'll never get to talk about what you talk about.
I mean, you gotta understand. Some of the stuff that I be into, you're not really into. I'm into hip hop.
My dude, my dude, my dude. I'm like a Jedi. I'm like a Jedi, my dude. I'm over here practicing my art every day, man. Don't tell me when I'm not ready to understand. You know what I mean, son? This. But let's put it on the table.
I've been painting the correlation of the ICE raids, Pierce Morgan, and all these other people that have captured the media.
I know about all of them.
The way that they capture the media, they are the new hip hop. And when we talk about black hip hop, we talk about, like you say, King David, Young Thug, everything besides the music. The reason why is because everybody said gangster hip hop was so evil and it caused a bad influence on the children. So I've been showing how these people been fighting the ICE officers, protesting, jumping in police face, and doing all of these different things to show that this sort of gangster behavior is just as influential and negative as hip hop.
Oh yeah. I remember you. Yeah. I was looking at that yesterday. Yeah, I had something to say to that. Yeah, you right. You right. And it's the thing, right? I get everything you were saying yesterday. You said basically how is it that the government did all they did against rap when these people was out here illegal doing what they doing and they barely lifting a finger. You know what I mean? I got exactly what you meant. And I got something to say to that. And I'm telling you right now, my dude. And it's sad to say here, it's only because we was meant to be the ones they was wanting to use the army on. See, they was never meant to use, they was hoping blacks was gonna be out there with the Mexicans. Yeah, I mean, now blacks would have been out there with the Mexicans. Yeah, they would have. The army would have been all up in the crowd, beating niggas up, smacking niggas with motherfucking, you know what I mean, tear gas. But since it was just Mexicans, you could literally count the army figures. You could literally count 1, 2, 3, oh, 6 army dudes. Damn, oh, it's like 100 Mexicans right there. You got 6. You know what I mean? So it's like, my dude, like, we already know what this is. That's why we gotta move in silence. Like, I tell all my blacks, you know what I mean, just fall back. Don't do too much. You ain't got nothing to prove. These people ain't fight for you. Don't fight for them. You know what I mean? And don't
Yeah,
ask
let me
me to
speak
fight.
a little bit. Let me speak a little bit. You never really got any questions for a brother. You always talk with a sense of know-it-all. Like, not that you know it all, like nobody else knows anything. You never have questions for people. I wonder why.
Like Doctor Strange.
Okay. Because I always wonder why. Like, your conversations are
Ask me
kind of like
something. You
one-sided.
ask me something. You ask me
Right.
something.
That's one-sided. That's a one-sided conversation.
No, ask me something and see if I know.
Right, but you ain't willing to ask me nothing because you believe I'm stupid.
I got something to ask you. I got something to ask you.
Like, how long you think you could just play me like a stupid person? Because it's quite disrespectful, man.
You asked me to play a role, and I've been playing it, bro. I'm mainly the manipulator, bro. I don't know where you
So
got
I
this shit
said
from.
stop commenting on my videos. Will you do that?
What, as Manny the manipulator, or you
Stop
want me to go
commenting
back to
on my
89?
videos.
Why is that?
Because you just said you playing the role that I wanted you to play, right?
Wow, now you getting mad at me. You told me to comment a certain way on the videos, bro. I'm just commenting the way you told me to comment.
So now I'm telling you to stop.
Like stop altogether, or just stop
all
commenting like
together.
that?
Stop all together. Stop commenting on that page.
What? Stop sharing too?
No, you can do whatever you want. That's your self. If that's your selfish way, I have no. I'm not knocking you. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind. Do you, man? But as far as commenting on the page, you're not helping me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? We had this conversation already, and you just
All right,
want
well,
to
tell me why you're not giving me no feedback, my nigga.
I
You ain't
gave
gonna
you
give me no.
feedback already, and at that point, like I just told you,
You
I believe
said
you're playing me like a clown, and it's quite disrespectful. So
I
I'd
thought
rather
that's
keep
what
the
I was
peace.
supposed to
I'd
do.
rather keep the peace, and
I
I'm
thought I
putting
was
in a
what
request. I'm putting in a request.
I thought that's what I was supposed to do. I thought I was supposed to go against, like not go against. I be agreeing with you. What are you talking about? I listen
Right.
to what you say, and then you don't like that I agree with you. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yes, I don't like it. I don't want you to agree with me.
Right, but I say my own, put my own. I never said
Right.
I don't,
Right. Right.
bruh. Oh my God. Do
Right.
you
I
not
don't want you
understand what?
doing your own
Do
thing.
you not understand what playing the middle means? That means I got a little bit of that nagga. I got a little bit of you in me. Like, what are you talking about, doc?
I asked you for a request.
Oh my God, yo,
I don't see
no,
why it's such a
no.
problem. I know it ain't important, so I
I
don't see
know
why
how
you.
to be like you. I know how to be like that naga.
But
That's the whole
you're
trick
gonna
of
get your
Manny the
chance to do.
manipulator, bro.
You're gonna get your chance to do that on live stream.
Okay, so that's how I'm commenting. I'm still gonna comment
No,
like that.
I would rather you don't.
Bruh, why not? When they gonna be like, oh, that's the same dude that used to comment, like, oh, this the dude right here.
I don't
What
want
are you
that
talking
stigma.
about?
I don't want that stigma on my page. I want you
Come
to
on,
speak.
bruh. I
I
don't be
want you to
cussing. I
speak.
don't be cussing on that. I don't be cussing on your page. What are you talking about, bruh? I don't say nothing derogatory. Like, calm down, bruh. Relax.
I am calm. I don't see what's the
It's gonna
problem.
make a controversy. That's what I'm just a regular dude. I'm not you. I'm not the one. They can't fault you, bruh. Like, damn, they can't fault you for me commenting like one dude. You tell them niggas like, I don't know that nigga. Just tell them niggas you don't know me, nigga. Like, fuck you getting scared for? You think you gonna get flagged? Man, play the video, man. Come on, man. Let's talk, man. Oh man, yo.
I don't see how come this conversation couldn't be like, all right, I'm gonna stop because I be on mad other different YouTube channels where I could do my commenting that. There's no need for me to keep bothering your channel if you don't want me on there. I don't see
Bruh,
why
but
it's so
that gives
important. I don't
engagement.
see why
That gives engagement.
I don't see why it's so important for you to bother my shit when I told you not to. It's not that important to you. So that means you trying to sabotage and play with me. I'm not a fucking toy for you to play with, son. What is your fucking problem? What's up?
I'm gonna leave your shit alone, nigga. I ain't
I
got
don't
no problem.
understand why that's such a bad thing. You got many other
Because
people
you ain't
pages.
telling me what I did. You just telling me to leave you alone. Like,
No,
nigga,
I
that's some
told you
other shit.
already what to do. So that means you didn't listen. That means you trying to play me.
You just telling me out of nowhere, like, yeah, just stop now.
Right, because you
I'm
think I'm a
looking.
clown. That's why you just said what you said, because
So
you think
how
I'm a
somebody supposed
clown.
to look at that like out of nowhere? You just tell them, leave me alone. Stop. How somebody like what the fuck? Like, all right, bro. That's why I said,
I
what you
don't
want me?
understand why it's so much of a conversation. We could have been moved
I'm
on.
saying like, if you don't want me to comment, I might as well stop reposting your shit.
That's on you. I asked you for what I asked for. That's all I asked for. Shouldn't be
I
no.
might as well stop calling.
I mean, brother.
I mean, what we doing, bro?
We not playing the game that you want to play. That's what we doing. You got that's simple as that. Now, is that cool enough for you, or we got to play your silly game?
All right, bro. I stop commenting
Simple
until you figure it out.
Right. You could just do your thing on the live stream. You know,
What we talking
and
about,
then
man?
people
What
will
we talking
comment
about?
on you. You understand? I'm trying to put you in the right position. You got to trust the process. That's all you got to do. I'm going to have you in the right space. Simple as that.
You have a huge audience, and because of the fact that you have a huge audience, you have a responsibility to not turn. No, it hasn't. It hasn't been broken. Actually, care about the country and want to bring people together. You do the opposite. You represent the worst of us, Destiny. You're embarrassing.
You should tell Donald. All right, let me ask Destiny a question. Don't all shut at once, please.
If Donald Trump would have come out and
Destiny,
said, "Hey, we should all be less violent,"
Destiny,
I have no problem saying.
I have one
absolutely.
question for you,
Why
Destiny.
can't conservatives do that?
They can act belligerent. They could talk over one another. They could do all this ignorant nigga shit. Let's go.
Destiny, Destiny, I have a question for you. Why do you think in your campaign for everyone to dial down the temperature, why do you think that mocking the grieving widow of Charlie Kirk when she posts an image of her at the coffin side, why do you think that constitutes turning down the temperature?
Thank you.
Turn down the temperature.
Here's the thing. I agree with Destiny in that the rise we can't retaliate when what understand that every
why did you mock his widow?
Yeah, Travis, my guy, if you want to pull up, here's the thing,
to
coward.
you,
Don't hide
motherfucker.
behind an avatar. I'm talking about that's in
Exactly how
the
they should
yes.
listen to you.
That's
we
right.
had all visuals nationwide, and
I agree. People are going to enroll anyway. Discussion, right? Oh, I think in single
this is bullshit.
Is filibustering. That's all he's doing. He's talking over people and through people.
Him. What do you say to your followers that want revenge? He says, I don't know, all the elections are rigged. It's the radical Democrats. That's insane to me. And then the fixation is, well, who on Twitter and YouTube isn't condemning the violence?
I don't know what this has to.
This is hip hop. This is the new hip hop, guys. These get more views. Go ahead.
Yeah, but what you mean by that though? Because I don't like what you be saying by that. Because politics don't run shit, my nigga. You trying to say politics run shit now?
It's the most stuff that's on TV. You know.
All right.
I would say.
So what about? What about the black FBAs that believe we don't got nobody that got us on politics? We not believing into this shit. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Now I gotta come at you now, nigga.
All right, let me give you
I'm
this.
coming
Let
at
me
you
give
now.
you this idea. Let me give you this idea. You said, as black people, we got to move in silence. I say, why shouldn't we take advantage of all this political money that's out here? Why are we sitting back letting white people get it?
Because we still don't know who the hell we picking. We ain't got no representatives. Now, I mean, we still gotta find some motherfucking lawyers, some senators. I mean, that's the sad part. I ain't gonna sit here and style like, you know what I mean? We should have some people we should be able to pick. They trying to put Cory Booker out there and all this other nut ass shit. Hell fucking no, like we ain't putting that nigga out there like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, you know what I mean? We gotta find some people
Let me
that
get a
really
chance
like,
to respond, and then you can go again.
my bad.
I think I disagree with you. I think that we need more creative ways to be a part of this.
Yeah. I mean, I told you.
So if we don't find a leader, should we just not be a part of all this political money that they're getting?
And I told you what we should do. A bunch of blue collar dudes should put money together and make some programs, bro, and bring back the trades.
All right.
These blue collar. I told you, bro. I told you. Two. Man.
All right.
These blue collar dudes gotta step up too. You know what I mean? It takes them too. Like they sitting back on their little 401.
You gotta understand, man.
I ain't gotta understand shit. Niggas is selfish. I mean, that's the only thing I
You gotta
understand.
understand. You gotta
Look, it
understand like
is.
this. And this
We used to do it.
in this new microwave society, unfortunately, you still got a lot of patience. You understand?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I do. I got hope. But you know what I mean? My hope protected, nigga.
No, I understand.
I ain't never said I ain't got hope. You know what I mean? That's why I'm still in the middle.
Yeah, I understand. It's tough though, man. Because patience is a virtue.
I know how to act like a demon and how to act like an angel, nigga. That's the only thing with these chicks, man. They want you to be able to be a bad boy and a good and a good guy, yo. That shit crazy, right?
I mean, you gotta understand, man, where everything is going now, man. It's so fucked up what happened to us, man. Everything is really based on this money now, man. You got to be able to. It's wild. You got to be able to do something to showcase. It's the wildest shit. It's just the way it is. I mean, you could go to Facebook, wherever. Those working class people are still taking their vacations and they're posting it, and everybody wants to be a part of this new microwave living the good life society.
I be posting your shit all on Facebook, man.
No. The story is about the balling. Everybody wants to be a baller.
Nah, I just put the link though. I don't be doing it. They click the link, that shit go right to your YouTube. I told you I know what I'm doing, man. Nigga. Put the link right there. That's why I asked you for the link. As long as I got your link, as long as they click the link, boom, that shit go right to your YouTube. You know what I mean, son? So I be putting that shit on other pages and shit. Might put that on the kangaroo page.
All right, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man.